Hello, it's me, and to say that I've been eagerly anticipating this box is a little bit of an understatement. So you can see the size and the girth. I can barely fit it on the camera. So let's see what joys we have in this thing. Okay. So as a collector, it doesn't mean that everything that I collect is particularly practical. But every so often, a puzzle comes around that just defies logic and makes people wonder, what is the end game with some of these things? So here we have it. I guess it's good to experience the entire thing. So what we see is a monster of a puzzle. This is from Moyu. And let's get this out of here. I've not had a box like this big in a long time. All right. Okay. I'm sure there's more efficient ways of unboxing this monster. Trying to keep it on camera as much as I can. Okay. So, nice little case. And what we have here, there we go. Ha. Ha. Get rid of all this extra stuff here. Okay. Taking it apart bit by bit. Whoa, this is huge. Oh, goodness. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it. All right, so this is the biggest mass-produced puzzle. Let's see if we can get this all on camera. Might not be easy. So I never thought that I would see the day where something like this, whoa, this box is big, would actually be produced, much less mass-produced. So this is a 21 by 21 by 21 by Moyu, and there seems to be a size war when it comes to large puzzles. Before we had the 17 by 17, which was mass-produced, by Shengshou, which is an excellent puzzle. I've yet to scramble this one. The 21 by 21, which has been scrambled, so I've still yet to find the time to solve it. And now, 19 by 19, you can see the size difference here. And now you see orders of magnitude larger, the 21 by 21 by 21. So let's take a look and see what kind of motion this is. So this is by Moyu. And start off, so the top here is really smooth. It's amazing to me that they're able to do this, to make this complexity. Second layer, really good. You know, I might as well do a checkerboard as I'm turning it. So I'm wondering about stability and playability, and right now it's very, very smooth. So first layer here. Whoop. Second layer. Third layer. Actually, okay, I even got lost in so I see a little bit of separating in the pieces here, but so far it's pretty stable. I'm not being gentle with it. Next layer here, fourth layer, fantastic. Fifth layer, excellent. 6, 7, well, I'm not even going to keep counting it, but every layer in that I go is just as smooth as the previous one. That's good. It might look like there was a little catch there, but there actually wasn't. It's not too lubricated. Let's turn this upside down here. Wow. So this just goes to show 3D printed puzzles are fun, but once they're mass produced and you get the plastic versions, it's incredible. So it's a very playable puzzle. It's very stable too. I've yet to really challenge it. I am not going to corner cut it, so don't expect me to do that. So this is easily a $1,500 puzzle, and you have to make the decision for yourself if it's worth it. Okay, so there's the checkerboard. Well, part of it. Let's go to this side here. Now we're not completely aligned. Let's see what happens if I move it anyway. Okay, I can see parts of this wanting to, maybe I gotta line it a little bit more. So this is something that is definitely a two-handed puzzle. 2 hands and 1 table, really. Okay, good. A little bit of a separation here, but they do seem very stable. Looks like we're well aligned here. Okay, not bad. Still good. So this is the moment of truth to decide if I spent that much money for something that is more of a showpiece. But right now, this is as good as any of the Sheng Shou or Sengso puzzles in terms of movement. Oh, that was the same piece there. Okay, this comes down here. Let's turn this upside down. Whoa, I think I'm getting carpal tunnel just turning this. But the tendonitis is worth it. Well, it's more of a neuropathy than tendonitis. Okay, turn this over here. And over here. Now the experience, the solve experience, is probably not much different as you get to the 6x6 or the 7x7. It's the same kind of thing. What I look forward to are things like layer by layer solves. And just to see master handiwork in action. Okay, because some of you guys are probably trying to decide, is it worth it? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Oh, I started undoing. Okay, turn and turn. Okay. The only thing that's making it catch a little bit is just my positioning sitting at the table here, but it's really very smooth, and I will complete our checkerboard on this side. Okay, just have to align it. Now it's not popping, but it's not turning unless I have it completely aligned. And because it's pillowed, just putting it down on the ground doesn't necessarily align it. Now the pillowing is it's pretty slight. I mean, there is pillowing that's there. And of course my ideal puzzle is black, stickered, and flat. I get it. I mean, holding a flat puzzle like this, the corners could maybe even do you an injury, so I understand. But still, I try to keep it as much to the classic Rubik's Cube look, and that's just because in a collection it just looks much better. Okay, as I'm turning here, I'm wondering if I'm bringing things out of alignment. 1, 2, okay. Not bad. It was more my fear that was preventing me from moving it as opposed to anything else. Like I say, I don't really want to challenge the puzzle as of yet because this is not something I want to reassemble. And nor is it something I'm going to buy again. Okay, movement is still very smooth. I may be being more cautious than I need to be about alignment. I suspect that I am. But can you blame me? Okay, we're getting there. Oh. So you can move this with one finger. Every layer you can move with one finger, if you so desire to do that. All right, I think we're almost there. And one more. Okay, so there it is. Kind of hypnotizing, isn't it? Whoa. All right, so this is the 21 by 21 by 21. Easily will end up costing you in upwards of $1,500. Definitely above 1,000, less than 2,000. So 1,500, maybe with tax or with shipment, it might be up to $1,600. But if you have collections of puzzles, of large puzzles, and you want to complete that, this is very well made. It's very playable. It's really not as big as you might think, and we might be dealing with the upper limits of how small we can make these cubes and still be stable. So I've got to hand it to Moyu. They really made a fantastic, stable, very playable puzzle. So 21 by 21 checkerboard pattern here, and just to show a little bit of what it looks like once it starts to get scrambled, which I'm not going to do yet, but just to sort of show patterns like that. I'll probably scramble it sometime soon and do something with solve. I just have to find the time to do it. Okay, there you have it. I would say that the pillowing is slight, it's small, it even has a kind of a flat look to it, so it's flat enough to be appealing. I would say that the curvature of the 17 by 17 is certainly much more apparent, and it looks like the cubes here are really no smaller than what we see with a 17 by 17. The pillowing is more enhanced here as well, but you can see the cube size looks about the same. So really, it's just orders of magnitude a little bit more and more with each height. And I'm wondering how much further they can go with this size. Either they have to make it a possibly big, or maybe so small as to maybe it's not even practical. But there it is. Moyu's 21 by 21 by 21. Incredible work of art and science, and we are halfway there. Thanks for watching.